E aí galera, eu sou o Nóbrega, beleza? Chegando com mais uma gameplay aqui, DLC de Lake, eu amo esse jogo, a gente tá voltando aqui. Muitíssimo obrigado aos desenvolvedores que mandaram case de acesso, mandaram chave de acesso também para as DLCs, muitíssimo obrigado. E não esqueçam de deixar aquele like, ativar o sininho para quem tá aí no YouTube e compartilhar com a galera de vocês. A gente vai de parte 2, bora? Partiu? Cara, eu adoro esse jogo.
Season's greetings, P.O. It's the second day of Christmas, and I don't have turtle doves or partridges in pear trees, but you know what I do have?
P.O. positive or pet peeves?
Season's greetings to you too, Jack. It's, Angela here.
Cara, eu adoro esse jogo, gente. Muito, 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 muito. E a gente vai pra parte 2 aqui, né? Vamos ver aqui é o quê? Tem que entregar alguma coisa aqui ou é lá na... Ah, é ali, ó. Tá, beleza, beleza, vamos lá. Eu pensei que fosse uma carta, mano. Eu já tava indo... Tá. É esse, né? É, o único que tem pra essa rua aqui é esse. Opa, espera eu passar aí, tia. Opa, tio. É um homem.
Yes, I understand, but Maureen said...
Doesn't really matter what Maureen said. I can't help that her orders have been delayed because of the snow. She should have just ordered sooner. It's not like New Year's Eve appeared on the calendar out of nowhere.
That's true, but it was only 2 weeks ago that she decided to throw a celebration at the diner. And once we're sure we can host a proper party for everyone, you are also invited.
That sounds an awful lot like blackmail to me. Please come to my party, Nancy. But first, hand over a football team supply of cheesy dip, quiche, and sloppy joes.
I'm sure she didn't mean it that way, and I'm sure you're more than welcome either way. But I have to run now. Bye, Nancy, and hi-bye, Thomas.
Bye, Kay.
Marine Hennessy strikes again.
P.O. would be a boring place without her.
Boring? Drama-free might be the word you're looking for. One thing's for sure, she does not know how to run a business. Always bites off more than she can chew. And now I'm supposed to come to the rescue?
Isn't this a great opportunity to generate some extra revenue?
With the ridiculous discount she's demanding, it's mostly nothing but a great opportunity for a lot of extra work. Anyway, is that parcel for me? You can just put it on the counter.
All right, since you asked so nicely.
Caraca, vocês viram, né? Pra entregar um pacote, ele teve que ouvir tudo isso, né? Mas beleza, vamos lá. A gente tem muita entrega pra fazer. A corridinha dele eu vou te contar, viu, cara? Ó, tô apertando o botão de correr, ó. Tem uma carta logo ali, né? Então eu vou dar uma ré. Galera, lembrando... Deixa eu ver a questão do rádio aqui, peraí. Lembrando, tá, que... Peraí, opa, o que houve? Aí, boa. Tá. Lembrando que a gente... tá na parte 2, tá? O gráfico tá no alto. Bom, vai. Som. O volume do rádio tá desligado. Ok. Ué, mas o cara tava parado, do nada ele resolveu buzinar. Tá, tem uma carta pra cá, ó. Beleza, vamos lá, né? Cartinha. É aqui? É aqui. Boa. Cara, eu tinha que ter feito... Dá pra entrar pela porta do... Dá, ó. Pela porta do carona? Dá sim. Tá, então mais à frente a gente tem... Ah, tem mais uma entrega aqui na frente, beleza. Ah, acho que é aqui. Vamos lá. Aqui é caixa. Jackson 200. Vamos lá. Jackson 200? É, mas não tem? Tem. Jackson 203 deve ser, então. É, acho que é. Olha um boneco de neve ali, que legal.
The Kovacs family always heads to Arizona in the wintertime.
Ok.
And who can blame them?
Deixar o pacote ali e vamos pro próximo. Opa! Galera que quer ver a parte 1 do game, eu vou deixar linkado pra vocês aí, tá bom? Beleza? Carta aqui na frente. Cartinha. Tá, deixa eu dar uma olhada no mapa agora, que parece que... O mapa é aonde mesmo? LB fecha, mapa é aqui. Tem duas cartas aqui pra frente, ó. Vamos no piloto automático? Partiu. Adoro o piloto automático, cara. Adoro isso aqui. Então a gente tem duas cartinhas ali na frente. Piloto automático deixa a gente preguiçoso, né, cara? Ó, é bem aqui, ó. Opa, passou direto? Ah, velho, passou direto. Mas tá bom, tudo bem, tudo bem. Oh, shit. Tinha que apertar o B, velho. Eu apertei o botão errado pra parar o piloto automático. Tem uma
Another
aqui.
satisfied customer. Unless it's bills.
É verdade. Olha o tio Luigi aí. Oh, benção, hein? Ó, galera, tem um... Eu tenho um amigo que tá no chat agora, que ele acabou de comprar, adquirir o Xbox Series S. Primeiro... Opa, quase passei direto. Acabou de adquirir o Series S. Mano, parabéns, hein?
Somehow it's always nice when our neighbors get a letter. Here's to you, Andy and Toby.
O Series S é pequeno e poderoso. Maravilha, cara. Parabéns, viu? Parabéns, parabéns. Show de bola. Deu mapa. Cara, eu sempre aperto o botão errado do mapa. É incrível isso. Próxima entrega. Viagem rápida. Olha, tem que fazer a viagem rápida. Bora. Maravilha, tio Luigi. Vamos jogar muito nesse Series S aí, hein? Mapa up. Caraca, fica meio... deixa eu ver, é pra cá? Acho que é pra cá, ó.
Okay, Thomas. Just keep the wheels steady and
Aqui,
trust
será?
the snow chains on the tires.
Peraí, eu acho que eu peguei errado, gente. Calma aí. Entrei errado. Que burro! Tem mais encomenda ali embaixo. Eu tô vendo no mapa. Tem mais duas ali, né? É, duas. aqui é um pacote.
I'm reminded of our honeymoon to Niagara Falls all those many years ago.
Big Creek.
Hey there. Looks like Santa's a little late this year.
That's what you get for not being a good boy, Robert Harris.
Let me try to make it up to you. Take that heavy load off your hands. That must be the fire pit I ordered. Now I can finally go ice fishing without freezing at the same time.
Ice fishing. That sounds like a nice adventure.
Well, you're in luck. Bert's out of town, so I could use someone else to talk to. Not that Bert talks that much. How about it? Tomorrow evening.
How about not in a million years? Fishing and freezing. What a miserable combo.
Santa just delivered a fire pit. It won't be that cold.
Thanks for the invitation, but I prefer the fireplace in my living room.
Suit yourself, couch potato. Hey, did you have a nice Christmas, by the way?
I've had better. My daughter couldn't make it.
Sorry to hear that. Anyways, I won't hold you up any longer. I need to assemble this baby. See you around, Thomas.
Ok. Pescar no gelo, velho, eu também não iria não, cara. Igual eu optei aqui não ir, né? Eu não iria, não fui. Mapa. Vamos ver se eu aperto o botão certo dessa vez. Mapa. Tá, então eu tenho agora duas entregas. Uma caixa e uma carta. Será que dá pra fazer uma viagem rápida? Dá. Bora. Bora, 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 né? Esquerda. What?
Whoa, looks like you're having some car trouble.
Yeah, just a second, my good man. Gabriel, can you figure out what's wrong with this blasted vehicle? Give me some good news here.
I mean, I'm not really a car mechanic, Mr. Price. But I know the smoke isn't a good sign.
No, duh, Einstein. Say, hey, Mr. Mailman, what's your story?
Ué, como assim? Quero entregar o pacote e vazar.
Just here to deliver a package, sir.
Oh, is it for me? And by any chance, would there be a fully functional car in that package?
No, sorry. It's for the motel.
Well, then what do I care? What's taking Ilsa so damn long? Gabe, if you don't know what you're doing, then why on God's green earth are you fiddling around with that engine?
Just thought I'd pop up in the hood, Mr. Price. What with the smoke and all? It needs to vent.
Needs to vent, huh? Never have I felt more like a busted car engine. God! I'm dying in this podunk country-ass town. Bunch of freaking yokels.
So, hey there. I see you've already had the privilege of the full Connor Price experience.
I guess that car engine isn't the only thing that needs to blow off steam.
Yeah, Connor can be a bit much. Anyway, I'm Ilsa Richter, local TV segment producer turned car problem solver. And that sporting young man over there is Gabriel Serrano, local TV sound guy turned amateur mechanic. Emphasis on amateur.
Hey, I never claimed to know anything about cars. Just because I used to be a studio tech, Mr. Price put me on engine duty. Anyway, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. I'm Thomas Weiss.
Ok.
Local mail carrier turned local TV reporter's punching bag?
Well, what I came to tell that local TV reporter turned mailbag puncher, I called a garage a couple miles down the road. They're on their way right now.
That's great, Ilsa. You're an even better car problem solver than you are a segment producer.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Gabe.
That must be Ben Young. You're in capable hands. He'll have you fixed up in no time.
God, I hope so. We need to get to Melville, and we're already way behind schedule.
Hey, Mr. Mailman. Come in here for a second, please.
Excuse me. Duty apparently calls. Happy travels. So, we meet again.
Uh-huh. Hey, I'm new here. All of a sudden, I have to check in 3 people at once who want their own rooms. Separate but close to one another, all equipped with TV VCRs. And, well, long story short, I need to reach Emily Weiss, stat. I'm guessing the local post guy would know where to reach her.
Emily's off today, but I'm sure a smart guy like you will figure things out in no time.
Oh, thank you ever so much for nothing. God, where am I supposed to see whether room 2 has a VCR installed?
I'll just leave the parcel here on the counter. Bye. They're already gone. Mighty fast towing there, Ben.
Caraca, velho, que doido. Vocês viram isso? Sabe o que isso aqui me lembra muito? Claro que não tem a casa. Aí seria aqui os quartos e a casa seria mais pra esquerda, né? Bates Motel. Lembra muito isso aqui, cara. Tá. Eu tenho uma carta pra entregar agora e finalizar o dia, né? Ok. Oregon. Vambora. Será que tem alguma viagem rápida pra mim ir desfrutando disso, né? Quem tá chegando aí comigo? Goss. E aí, Goss? Que bom, cara. Você imagina como que eu tô feliz, cara. Muito obrigado, viu? Colar com a gente aí. Muito obrigado de verdade, cara. Obrigadão, meu querido. Tô de volta, tô de volta. Oh. Opa, sempre no apoio, né, mano? É isso aí. Brigadão mesmo, de verdade. Tamo junto, sempre.
These cabins must be so cozy in the wintertime. Cold. Probably freezing cold.
Oh, shit! Caraca, bati num tronco ali. Achei. Boa. Eu acho que é a última entrega do dia, hein, gente? Ué? Ah, perdão. Que é uma carta. Putz, ô Nóbrega, que vacilo. É uma carta. Onde é a caixa de correio? Nossa, é uma carta. Tô esquentando. Opa, tamo junto, meu querido.
And that's the last one.
Última entrega do dia, hein? Ok. Eu acho que agora eu vou no piloto automático, curtindo a vista, neve, quer ver, ó? É isso que eu adoro nesse jogo, cara, ó, presta atenção, ó. Oh, shit, nunca acerto o botão do... Nunca acerto o botão. Correio, piloto automático. Só vamos. Só vamos agora, só na curtição. A gente volta, finaliza o dia. Vamos ver o que vai acontecer mais por aqui, né? Chegando aos Correios agora. E aqui a gente finaliza o dia, né? Boa, finalizar dia de trabalho. Ok.
Hey, if it isn't Connor Price.
Oh, that's him, huh? He's taller than he looks on TV.
Let's hope he's in a better mood now. He was really quite rude to me earlier.
Wow, sounds like a real jerk.
Hello, Mr. Price. Still fuming, I see.
Well, hey there. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I guess smoking is a slightly healthier way to blow off steam. Especially since we've had a bit of change of plans. Oh, hi, ma'am. I don't think we've met. Connor Price, KNW6.
Welcome to the Oregon Trail Motel, sir. Better get to work, honey. I'll see you tonight.
Okay, what's up with her? Christmas hangover?
You'll have to forgive my wife. She can be a bit protective of me.
Protective of you? Oh, I see. You told her about our little kerfuffle earlier. Listen, I'm man enough to admit that it wasn't my finest hour. I'm usually a lot more easygoing. In fact, the Willamette Week once called me one of the most likable faces in local broadcasting.
That's quite all right. Water under the Bear Creek Bridge, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, when my car isn't breaking down during a tight shooting schedule, I'm a pretty swell guy. Believe me, that's the price guarantee.
So, has Ben Young managed to fix your van yet?
No, that's the change of plans I was referring to. Turns out we need some parts that the garage doesn't have in stock, so Young's having them shipped over ASAP. But in the meantime, we've decided to stay right here in lovely, picturesque, whatchamacallit, USA.
But weren't you supposed to be shooting something in Melville?
Yeah, well, to be honest, all these little villages look pretty much the same to me anyway. See, we're supposed to be shooting some remotes on local end-of-year festivities and such. A grand kickoff to our special series on small-town American life. And it doesn't really make much of a difference if we start here or in freaking Melville.
Cara, esse cara é pé no saco, hein?
Except, of course, that Providence Oaks is way nicer than frickin' Melville.
I was gonna say, this town has warmth. I like warmth. And so do our viewers, I'm betting. So get ready for your town to be featured in part 1 of The Oregon Trail. Title pending. Might be a little too on the nose.
I hear there's some sort of computer game with that name now. Though I don't really know much about computers, that's more my daughter's area of expertise.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Real conversations with real Americans, right? But as fun as this is, I should be turning in. The three of us each got our own quaint little room. Mine's non-smoking, unfortunately. Still beats Gabriel's. His doesn't even have a TV. Can you believe it?
Yes, I think I can.
Anyway, great banter. See you around, my main mailman.
Bye.
Mala esse cara, hein? Mala. Esse é o mala de verdade. Ficar em casa, assistir TV, ler um livro.
The yo-yo started out as a weapon in the Philippines during the 16th century, before being introduced to the United States as a toy in 1929. It weighed 4 pounds and had a 20-foot cord. Australian rower Bobby Pierce won the 1928 Olympic Games against 8 other competitors, even though he stopped during the race to let ducks pass in front of him.
Quem tá chegando aí? Nubizone. E aí, meu querido? Tranquilo aí? A gente finalizou mais um dia aqui. Parte 2 do game, tá? Então eu gostaria que vocês, principalmente para quem tá assistindo no YouTube, deixa aquele like aí, ativa o sininho, compartilha muitíssimo com a galera de vocês nas redes sociais. E galera, se inscreve no canal, que fortalece muito. Parte 2. É isso.